In this video, I will talk about unhealthy or toxic relationships. You will learn to spot 5 key signs of toxicity in relationships and discover 4 powerful ways to cleanse and detox from such relationships. I'm Professor Shania Rathod, a psychiatrist in the UK. I talk about mental well-being and post regularly on my YouTube channel, so please subscribe so that you don't miss out. Research tells us that the quality of our relationships defines our sense of happiness. When we talk about relationships, often we assume romantic relationships. But actually, all our relationships add value to our lives, be it with our parents, with our siblings, with our partners, children, friends, and our professional relationships. So cultivating healthy, balanced, and supportive relationships in different areas of our life leads to a fulfilling and enriched existence. Of course, we all know that most relationships have ups and downs, because neither are we humans perfect and nor is there a perfect relationship. Any relationship needs compatibility, mutual respect, trust, communication, and commitment. With time, people change and we change too. But in any relationship, some behaviors are acceptable and some are not. When certain unhealthy behaviors become persistent, they cannot be ignored. So here are 5 unhealthy or toxic behaviors that show red flags. Remember, persistence of these behaviors is important, and become aware if you start to see themes. First is manipulation and control. Imagine every time you want to hang out with your friends, your partner guilt trips you by saying, "If you really loved me, you'd stay at home." Or, "I'm not sure why you wear that dress, you look big in it." They use emotional blackmail to control your actions. This slowly chips away at your sense of agency and happiness by persistent manipulation, turning the relationship into a puppet show. Slowly you start to think, do I actually look big in all my dresses? Second is constant criticism and belittling. Now think of a boss who always finds a way to criticize your work, saying, "You never do anything right," or even someone in school could do a better job, or "I don't know how you got this job." Now these jabs feel more like daggers over time. To begin with, it's fine and you think, let it go. But it's like having a personal rain cloud over your desk, drenching your confidence, making work feel almost unbearable. You constantly feel you're not good enough when you're at work. Third is jealousy and possessiveness. Think of a friend who gets upset every time you spend time elsewhere, saying things like, "You only have time for others," or "You would of course do this for them and not for me." This creates a suffocating dynamic where you feel torn between your friends, leading to unnecessary tension and isolation. Fourth is gaslighting. When you bring up something hurtful, your partner might say, "Well, you were just overreacting. That never happened." They twist the truth until you doubt your own memory. It's like living in a fun house of mirrors where reality is distorted, leaving you confused and questioning your own sanity. Number 5, lack of accountability, lying and blame shifting. Picture a roommate who never admits to leaving a mess, always saying, "This is your fault," or "You are the one who's messy," even when it's clearly their doing. They are dodging responsibility at every turn. This blame game keeps the household in perpetual conflict, preventing any resolution and making living together a constant struggle. And of course, if you haven't already, please watch my videos on Darwo and gaslighting and signs of manipulation. Comment if you feel you can identify experiencing any of the behaviors I've just talked about and if they're happening on a regular basis. Humans are naturally attracted to familiarity. If we grew up around certain behaviors, we are likely to be drawn to people with similar traits. This makes it easy to overlook these behaviors and hard to move forward from them. So here are 4 strategies that you might find helpful if you feel you might be experiencing any of the behaviors. Number 1, take a pause and reflect on the interactions in the relationship. See things for what they are. Does it feel as though you are not respected, your needs are not met, or you are losing your identity and self-confidence? Does the relationship feel constantly draining rather than nurturing? Number 2, create an emotional distance between you and the other person. If your friend or spouse or partner or sibling or anyone else in the relationship is constantly cynical or sarcastic, create emotional distance so you don't internalize the criticism. Recognize that they are projecting their own resentment or dissatisfaction in an unhealthy way. You may feel emotional distance will finish the relationship. Well, not necessarily. Continuing in an unhealthy relationship could be more damaging, and creating a distance to reflect allows the mental space to find a solution. Number 3, recognize your own role in this cycle and your own attachment style. What brought you into this relationship? What has changed? What keeps you here? Reflect on your own behaviors. And number 4, get help. You can contact your friends, family, and even seek therapy. So today, I'd like you to do this exercise. If you feel that you identify with any of these signs, start journaling in your diary. Write the behaviors that you are experiencing. Start to notice if there are any themes. And if you find that, please seek help. If you've enjoyed today's video, please subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more YouTube gives me the ability to make more creative videos. Like it, share it, tell it. Tell it to all the people you know. Thank you for watching.